guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on my channel. So today is update day and Star Stable released their second batch of American quarter horses. I promised you that I would buy every single one of them, so today we're going to do exactly that. There's 4 new horses, 4 brand new coats, and I'm really excited to check all of them out. The teaser for next week is also really exciting, so we're going to talk about that as well. So if you're interested in both topics, then make sure you keep on watching. And then now, without any further ado, let's just take a look at the new American quarter horses and jump straight into it. This coat over here is the first coat we're going to take a look at because I find this such a remarkable coat for a horse like this. This over here is a flaxen chestnut, I believe, and it is really pretty. The reason why I called this coat remarkable is because I did not expect Star Stable to make a flaxen chestnut at all, and I have to say they did a really great job at it and they surprised me with this. This horse has one sock on his left front leg and this little stripe on his right back leg. I don't know what these markings are called, but I do like them for this coat, so yeah, that is great. Now let's talk about the blaze, and yes, I'm gonna say it right this time. The blaze, it's very thin, and I love any horse with a blaze. I also feel like a blaze can really accentuate the head and make it complete, you know? For example, with this horse I'm riding right now, the bay, I feel like it could have used a little marking that was visible because I do believe it has a star, but you can't really see it. That's one remark I have on the bay, but when it comes to this horse over here, I really like the fact that it has like a very thin blaze, and I feel like it really suits this coat. You guys know that in general, I'm a big fan of Star Stables' coats. I feel like the muscles are really showing through and it looks really great. Now let's move on to the next coat, which is the flea bitten gray. I did not expect this one to make an impression on me, but it definitely did looking at it now. That's actually a feeling I had with every one of these coats that were released today. I didn't really think they were going to make an impression on me, but the first 2 that we took a look at definitely have so far. We still have to wait if the Grello and the Soothy Buckskin are going to make an impression on me, but I'm sure they will because Star Stable always manages to surprise me. But anyway, let's talk about the flea bitten gray. This horse is really pretty. I'm usually not a fan of flea bitten grays. They're really pretty, but I'm never really into them that much. One thing I immediately noticed about this horse is the fact that its mane and tail are quite blue tinted, or I don't know what it is, but they're very cool toned. And I have to say, I don't really mind it, but I do feel like this was not the perfect decision to make for the mane and tail. Nonetheless, this horse is still pretty. I love the amount of detail in the coat, and also the pinky nose, it gets me every time. I love that about it too. Moving on to the next coat, which is the Grello, and you can recognize the Grello by the stripe on its back. I'm learning about horse coats, you guys. It's incredible. Now, there's one very remarkable detail about this horse, and those are the stripes on the legs. Do you see these stripes on the legs? I think that looks really great. It really fits this horse coat, and I'm very impressed by this detail. I've never seen it before, so this is definitely something I wanted to point out. This horse actually does have a marking on its head. It does have a little star, but you can barely see it because of the front lock. Also, the mane and tail have a lot of colors implemented into them. You have like a whitish color, then a brown, and it's all very blended, and I like that about the mane and tail too. Other than that, the muscles are showing through again, and I'm just a big fan of this coat because of the amount of detail. I love this coat. It's really great. And then now, moving on to the last one, which is the Soothy Buckskin. I don't think we've seen a coat like this very often in releases either, and I think this is such a pretty coat. If you've been watching my channel for years, you know that I love dapples, and this horse is the definition of dapples. I am in love with the way this horse looks. I don't think this horse has a marking on the head, but I don't mind that because if you take a look at the nose bridge is much darker darker than the head on the sides and stuff, and I think that's a really cool detail. I think we can come to the conclusion that this coat is my favorite out of the 4 that were released today because I just love dapples, and just like the pinky nose, it gets me every single time. Now, in case you haven't seen my previous video, I will give you some more information about this horse when it comes to like level restriction and the price as well. So each and every single one of these American quarter horses is 950 star coins. In case you were wondering, these horses are a lot more expensive because they have 2 special movements, and I think the price on these is really great, mainly because we've seen horse breeds in the past that only had 1 special movement and were even more expensive. So yeah, that's the tea on that. Now, each and every one of these quarter horses also have a level restriction of level 5, so keep that in mind in case you want to get any of these. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I am going to be buying every single coat that came out today, so let's just jump straight into it. I have no clue what I'm going to name this horse, so I'll be right back when I found a name. I picked out the name Sunkissed because I feel like this horse is really sun-kissed and tanned, so I'm going to go with Sunkissed. Let's click on OK and buy this horse. For the Flea Bitten Gray, I'm gonna go with Space Comet because I just feel like it really suits the horse. It really has nothing to do with space, but still, I think it's a nice name for this horse. So let's click on OK and buy this one as well. I've been wanting to use this horse for a long time, but I've never really found a horse that fits it. The name is Flash Dash, and the reason why I like it is because it's kind of a tongue twister, but at the same time it's really nice. So I'm gonna give it to the Grollo over here, so let's go ahead and buy it. Last but not least, we have the Soothie Buckskin, which I think I have a name for this one already, so let's take a look if it actually fits the horse as well. The name I want to go with for the Soothie Buckskin is Chocolate Heart, and I think this is a really cute name, so let's just go for it and buy this horse as well. We are back in my home stable, and now that I've bought every single American quarter horse that came out today, I've already organized them over here. This way we can take a look at the main styles very efficiently. So we're going to start out with the Flaxen Chestnut over here. I low-key really want to get the braids on one of these horses because I don't have a quarter horse with braids just yet, and I kind of want to get the braids on one of them. So this is the special main style for this one. I kind of like this. I wouldn't pick it myself, but I do like it. The braids also look quite nice, but I just wouldn't pick these myself either, so I'm just going to keep the original mane, and we're going to move on to the Flea Bitten Gray next. Here we have the Flea Bitten Gray, and this is the show mane style they have for this one. I do really like this one on this horse for some reason. It looks really nice. Now, as for the braids, I think I'm gonna get the braids on this horse because it looks so nice. So let's get the braids, and oh my goodness, I love the braids on this horse. I'm definitely not disappointed by that. Moving on to the Soothie Buckskin, this is the show mane, and the reason why I call it a show mane is because this type of mane style is mainly used in shows, in Western shows, in case you did not know that. Then over here we have the braids, and the braids look really nice on this horse as well, but I'm not going to get the braids, and the reason why is because this horse doesn't really have a marking on its head, and I think the original mane looks really nice on this horse as well, so we're not going to get the braids nor the show mane. I may get the show mane later if I really want it because it looked really nice, but still, we're not going to get any different mane style on this one because the Grollo, which does have a little marking on its head, may need the braids as well to have it like show through, you know? Oh my goodness, this looks really nice as well. I think that this is my favorite show mane out of all 4 from today. it looks really nice, but at the same time, the braids look really nice as well. So I'm gonna get the braids on this one as well. Let's take a closer look at the final result. Oh my god, I love this. And the marking on the head is really cute too, and I love the fact that it's finally visible. So yeah, this is really pretty, you guys. So I have picked out an outfit for the Flea Bitten Gray because this is the horse I'll be showing you the special gates on. I love basically any color on this horse. I can't believe how versatile this horse is. You can wear pinks on it, red, purple, blue, anything. It looks great. I just tried it out and I'm really excited to wear a ton of outfits on this horse. Anyway, in case you did not know and did not watch my previous video on this breed, which I will link in the upper right corner because I show you every single gait in that video, in this one I'm only going to show you the spinning animation as well as the slide stop. So how do you get your horse to spin? All you need to do is press the space bar and then your horse starts to spin. You can only do this on the American quarter horses, so don't just try and pick out an Andalusian and try to press spacebar to make it spin because it won't work. Now, another thing is the slide stop, and in order to do a slide stop, you have to go in either slow gallop or full gallop and press X, and then this is what your horse does. These horses are so stunning, and I'm definitely impressed by what Star Stable did with these coats, so I want to give this update a big thumbs up, even though we're not fully there yet, because there's still a few things I need to mention. In last week's video, I talked about the Connemara bundles, and they're still available up until next week, Wednesday. And then finally, like I mentioned in the intro, the teaser for next week is really exciting, so let's get into it. Coming next week, we have It's Finally Happening. Halters and open front boots are coming to Star Stable. So in case you did not know, a few weeks ago, Star Stable released this teaser picture on their website from the halters and open front boots. And they are coming next week, which is really exciting, and I'm definitely going to be reviewing those too, so in case you're interested, make sure you already subscribe. And yeah, with that being said, I think we have come to the end of today's video. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, then please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. In case you're interested in watching more of my videos, you can subscribe down below as well as turn on your notifications so you'll never ever miss out on any videos I post. And with that being said, I really hope I'll see you back on Saturday with a brand new video. Have a great week, and until Saturday, bye guys!